There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No flexing, mate. No flexing. You don't have muscles. Hopefully you don't watch this video either. Ah? No, I just want water, mate. Actually, water sugar sounds nice. Water sugar sounds nice.
Yeah.
I'll try it, yeah. Until then, I'm going to drink my coffee. That's fucking awful. There you go, mate.
Fuck you. There's your water. That's
My sugar water.
sugar water, yes. Yeah, taste it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Stepped in the dance, I look at the arse, I'm hitting these jars and ticking my checklist. I got bougie gal upset, she'll understand why I ain't on Lincoln. Outside with the steppers stepping, and they know I get it. I'm surrounded by fellas, we young and lit and we young and reckless. Stepped in the dance, I look at the arse, I'm hitting these jars and ticking my checklist. I got bougie gal upset, she'll understand why I ain't on Lincoln. Outside with the steppers stepping, and they know I get it. I'm surrounded by fellas, we young and lit and we young and reckless. Outside with the killie, them stepping, duh. Is it really a question? I used to be in a DM request, and now I see her trying to get my attention. I'm fly like planes and jets.
Alright, so it's Sunday and it's midnight, and I actually thought I might just do like an update video every Sunday, post it on Monday, and also try, making some vlogs and stuff like that in the middle of the week. It depends on what kind of week it is, if it's a busy week or not. But this week was good. Week started off well. So, had sales calls, everything was going well, made a good amount of money, collected good amount of cash. Obviously the net worth of the business went up as well. And towards the end of the week, kind of slowed down, right? So it wasn't as good, weren't closing as many sales calls, didn't make much money by the end of the week, pretty much no money, and it kind of demotivated me in a way. And I always talk about what's going on, and I like talking about what's going on because I hope it helps someone or inspires someone, and I talk about what helped me. So what helped me this week, and what's helping me now actually, is my reason for doing all this. So update is, got the business to 4 figures. My coaching business managed to get it to 4 figures in net worth. In cash, only collected maybe a few £100, which ain't bad. So the goal for next week is to do the same, but maybe even collect more, right? So that's the update part. That's pretty much about it on the business side. Also have a fight coming up on Sunday, so the goal is to win that. Win that fight. You can't go about life and just float around, right? You, as a man, especially as a man, you got to set goals. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know your purpose. I'm still 16. I'm young, right? I haven't got anything figured out, right? Nothing is set in stone, but I'm trying to find my purpose, and I think I know my purpose, but as I said, I don't truly know. What I do know is the reason I'm doing this. And I'm trying to go as deep as possible, but I feel like I still haven't got that deep into why I'm actually doing this. And I feel like if I find that reason, if I go deep enough, then I will literally have unlimited motivation, right? As Andrew Tate said, if you find that reason, right, if you know why you're doing this, then you will have unlimited motivation. If you're pissed off at yourself all the time, you will have unlimited motivation. Now, I also watched this video today where this guy was like, if right now on the floor I put a metal beam, right, and I told you to, if you're on this side and I told you to walk here and I'll give you £20, right? Would you do it? And everyone said yes. However, if I put that metal beam up on 100, like a massive tower, right? The beam is between two towers, and I was on this side and you were on this side, and I told you to walk on the beam, and I'll give you £20. You wouldn't do it, right? Because the risk is way higher than the reward, right? However, what if, let's say you had a kid or your mum or something like that, was on the other side in a burning building, and if you didn't walk through that beam, if you didn't walk on that beam, then you would watch your mum or your kid or your sister, you know, burn in the fire, right? You would, everyone put their hand up, and everyone would, cross that beam and go and save their, loved ones, right? So the moral of the story is, if your reason is big enough, if your reason is like burning inside of you, and it's a lot bigger than the risk, right? Then you're gonna do it. If your reason is big enough, then the risk doesn't matter. If your reason is big enough, then you don't care what the risk is, because the reason is that big. So I'm really trying to find that true deep reason I want this. So if you're finding yourself doing nothing, or if you're doubting yourself, if anything is going bad, right? Let's say start week, right? Monday. You don't feel like going gym, so fine, I'll skip today, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't feel like going gym, I don't feel like doing a cold shower either, so yeah, no, I'll just skip that. And then by the end of the week, you feel so bad, you feel disgusting, right? Oh my days, bug is fucking annoying me. You feel disgusted with yourself. However, when you get to this point, maybe even before you feel that way, but if you do feel that way, you gotta ask yourself all the time, every single time you get this thought of, oh, this is going awful, but no, I shouldn't be doing this. Every single time you get that thought, your thought straight after that, your second thought straight after that should be, all right, I'm doing this because X, Y, etc. Right? So, and if that reason is bigger than how you feel, then obviously you're gonna do the right thing, and you're gonna go gym, you're gonna have the cold shower, etc. So I'm still trying to find my reason. I'm still trying to find. I have found it, but I don't think it's deep enough. It has to go deeper. I need to have some sort of urgency. I need to have some sort of I need to be anxious. I need to be on edge, right, for me to perform at my best. And the reason I'm saying that is I'm speaking from personal experience, right? At one time I had this thought in my head. I had something in my head that I couldn't get out. I couldn't sleep. I was struggling to sleep, and it just put me in that mode where, all right, I have to do this because of this, and it was so big, and it wasn't leaving my head. So I literally worked non-stop, and that's what you need to have. That's the reason you need to find. However, this thing went away, which I'm happy about, and I'm unhappy about, because now I don't have that drive, right? I still have the drive, don't get me wrong, but it's not that big, right? I don't have this urgency, which annoys me. So I need to get that urgency back. As Andrew Tate said, right, he couldn't sleep because that's how bad he wanted to make money. So you need to have that reason, so bad. It needs to be burning in you. It needs to be occupying your brain all the time, and saying to yourself, okay, I need to do this because of X, Y, Z, right? So again, if you're having those days where you're unmotivated, don't want to do anything, well, if you're having those days where you slip a bit, so you eat bad food, stuff like that, just constantly remind yourself. It's like punches. You constantly punch yourself with the thought of why I'm doing this. And if you haven't found a reason, truly sit down and just think, why am I actually doing this? What is the reason I'm doing this? Right? One way to find this out is, you can journal. You can do this in many ways. But just think about it. Sit down and think, what is the reason I'm doing this for? And it will help you, trust me, it will help you a lot. And this is what I will try to implement next week as well, where just constantly tell myself, do this, because this is why you're doing it. So I hope this video helped someone. And let me know if you have any questions. Message me on Insta if you have any questions. But yeah, in a bit.